Kia ora Illuminators, welcome back to our channel. Today we are playing an original deck on Inktable. This deck was suggested by one of our viewers, Mr. Oni. They wanted to see this evasive aggro deck against meta decks, and we believe this deck has potential. Let's go check out the deck list. Okay, so this is the Pixie Dust evasive aggro deck list. We are running Chernobog, Diablo, which if you're running Amethyst, kind of a crucial one, ink cost drops. Even though they don't have evasive, we have put it in there so the deck flows nicely. But we also have Pascal to help out the one drop as well as the evasive aspect. And on the two ink cost drops, we have Blue Fairy and Pegasus. Pegasus obviously evasive, having 3 strength to kind of just be on the board, and even if we start with Diablo Pascal, we don't lose too many lore from Flynn Rider. And Blue Fairy is more of a kind of crucial role in this deck. It says evasive, and when you play a Floodborn character, you may draw a card. So we are actually running a couple Floodborn in this deck to make sure you are able to pick up the card to refill your evasive cards and put them out again to quest. Since the cards have evasive already, they don't get removed as easily, but obviously cards like Brawl and Season stuff is making it harder now, but hopefully by challenges we don't lose too many cards. This is our thinking process and us putting cards like this so we have enough ammunition to put more cards out and overwhelm the board. We're also running 3 Uninkable Peter Pan, Russian Invasive, as well as 3 Quest for 2 Tinkerbell, which is also evasive, and basically the same card as Ruby but it's Minnie Mouse. Because we also wanted to have Peter Pan and Tinkerbell strategy, we are running the Rush Peter Pan, as well as Peter Pan Shadow and Peter Pan Shift and Tinkerbell Shift. We are running Peter Pans for the rush aspect to kind of control the board, as well as also having an evasive at the same time to quest. Shift Peter Pan is just having a big body on the board, being able to challenge character while being evasive as well. And it also quests with 2, which is nice. Peter Pan Shadow kind of helps that aspect, but we mainly put it in for the rush and invasive aspect in quest for 2, more so than the ability where your other characters with rush gains invasive. Maybe it does help the other Peter Pan, who knows, but it's not as crucial in this deck. We are also running 4 Uninkable Genie. I think just like the Chernobog followers and the Diablo 2-1 drop, when you're running Amethyst, it is just a crucial card, so we have put it in here. And we also have the Shift Tinkerbell. It's an invasive character, Shift 5, 5/6, quest for 2, and whenever this character quests, your other fairy character gets +1 lore this turn. So hopefully other Tinkerbell stays on the board and another Tinkerbell becomes this Tinkerbell, and hopefully still have Blue Fairy on the board. I think it might be a bit hard, but that moment you are able to quest for around 7 in 1 turn. We're running Thievery as well as Brawl, just to take the control over the board, and Friends on the other side to refill our cards for us to keep going. This deck was initially suggested by Mr. Oni. He commented on one of our videos and wanted us to try this evasive deck against meta decks. So we are going to be running on Inktable for now, since we haven't been able to make one on paper, but he really wanted to see the interaction between the Thievery and also the Minnie Mouse Surfer. So let's see how it goes against the meta decks. Okay, so we are here against the Ruby Amethyst meta deck. We have shown this deck list multiple times on the channel, but I'll leave the link in the description below. And on Inktable, we are going to play with the Ruby Amethyst starting. On the new Inktable, you are able to change the setting now, where you make them as a little default or aggro or control. And we have put it as a control setting, since I believe Ruby Amethyst is probably the most suitable setting. Let's see our starting hand. We have Thievery, Friends on the other side, Diablo, Peter Pan Shadow, Blue Fairy, and Pegasus. Okay, so Blue Fairy will be a crucial for us to keep for our card draw, but we are not seeing any to shift on right now. So I think we'll keep Diablo, since we would like this card. I think Friends on the other side, Thievery, and one of the Blue Fairy Pegasus could go. And I'm honestly tempted to get rid of Peter Pan Shadow since it's uninkable, and hopefully get better cards and more options. Okay, not terrible. Right, they start with Chernobog's followers. Let's answer that with Diablo. And we'll pass. Turn 2, Fox has gone down into the ink. Okay, they're gonna get rid of the Chernobog's followers. Interesting. I think in person they wouldn't have done that and then kept it on the board and probably took out my Diablo, but that's fine. It's just CPU, so we can't really make them to play perfectly, unfortunately. I'm gonna ink Mini here and play Blue Fairy and wait for the turn. Roll, okay. Right, if that's the case, we will get rid of Pegasus and then we'll play not Blue Fairy, Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell, and we'll pass our turn. Not either of us are putting that many cards on the board right now, which is a bit interesting. Okay. We are wanting to draw from this, so would love to play this card at least. However, it's a bit for us to draw. I think we can just ignore it for the turn. I think it will be okay. And instead we are going into we will sing here actually to see if we can have a better option of inking, and we do so, and we'll play Pascal, quest with Diablo, and finish our turn. Some may argue that we could have quested with Tinkerbell here, but I just wanted to wait and also wanted more of the card draw option to see what we can put towards our ink. Okay, so the Sisu is out, which is unfortunately a little bit annoying. However, if I was to play this, Tinkerbell should be around the same strength. So, gonna unfortunately ink Brawl here. It's a risky call, but it is what it is. Right, and we will quest with quest with Pascal, quest with Blue Fairy, and we actually are going to challenge Genie this turn. Okay, and we'll pass our turn. Okay, yeah, that was predicted. Goes into Pascal instead. Interesting. You would probably usually go into Blue Fairy since this can synergize it together. Now they're gonna be able to get that off, which is the most unfortunate situation. What I'm worried right now is obviously be prepared next turn, but also Cease's Shift is available. Now, be prepared, they have to wipe 3 of their characters as well, which is honestly, at this point, fine by me. So, what I'm more tempted to do here would be to almost not let the Caesar come on board more, I think. If that's the case, then what I would like to do is probably play the characters with Rush. However, I can't play both of them, so let's play this, and with the remaining ink, I'll play you as well. And that's gone down to 3 strength. Now I can challenge with her to not take Tinkerbell down as well, and I will quest my Blue Fairy here and we'll pass our turn. And I think they might take down the Blue Fairy, but that's okay. Alright, honestly probably Peter Pan here since I don't have the Shift Peter Pan available either, and then I would like to quest for more, so let's go with this. And Elsa, I assume, is taking that Blue Fairy instead. Again, interesting call. Maybe they wanted to keep the Elsa on board, which is fair actually. Alright, well let's quest here and give that effect to you as well. And I can't really take this Elsa down, which is the unfortunate situation that I'm currently facing right now. I think I might go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, next into 70 max. If I could put Peter and Shadow down, okay, maybe actually that should be the best option here. So I will go into this. Yep. And then next turn we can trade her off, hopefully. So we'll pass our turn here, since we would like to keep friends on the other side as well, Genie, because we are running low on a card. But so is the opponent as well though, and they don't look like they are wanting to play Be Prepared either. So let's see how it goes. They took down the big Tinkerbell, which is fair. Now we have to start worrying about Flynn Rider now. Okay. We can't really take that card down, which is the unfortunate situation. Okay, well, we will actually sing Friends with Tinkerbell. Okay. Then we can put him down to actually be even on the score, so they don't get the Flynn off. Would it be more worth it for us this turn? Possibly, actually. Oh, actually, we got a Tinkerbell on board, so the other Peter Pan's fine as well. So let's do that, and we'll quest with Shadow, bringing us up to 13. Now, do we play Friends or do we go for Ink and then draw with Genie? I think we'll go with Genie, because that way 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 19, and if you get a shift off, that's the next turn game. So let's leave it at that and see how we go. They'll definitely have to trade something here or get something here. Okay, they do. 8. 9. Okay. Right. Currently they can quest up to 3 from Flynn Rider if we can remove a Flynn. Madam Medusa, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which gets them up to 17. Now we can get up to 19. We only need one more law. However, we do not have Peter Pan on board anymore, which is the unfortunate situation we are currently facing. That is actually quite tough for us, because we don't really want to use. Okay, well, let's pick up a card first and see if we have any option. Okay, we have this option. Oh, okay, we'll just quest, and hopefully they don't draw into a card like Sisu. They don't, thankfully. Bouncing it off. Okay. Yep. Okay, I think that's game. I don't think they can do anything here. We just scraped by though. Cool. And we can quest with Tinkerbell. Sweet, okay. We were able to take the game. Looking at the card that they inked, I mean, they had to ink Goat, but then they needed to play probably Medusa and Lady Tremaine to actually remove characters, so they prioritized that. They didn't draw into any Be Prepared, which is unfortunate, and then we only got brawled once and Aethyst. So if Ruby Amethyst opponent was slow on being able to have an answer to your card that has evasive, then you do actually have a good potential, because obviously Ruby Amethyst is not running that many big Sisus to start with, and probably the card that you have to be scared of is the Elsa. The exit also is quite scary, removing your evasive cards quite easily, and if they combo it with the bell the turn after, then they can start taking down some chunkier characters as well. But if you don't get to face those two cards, actually they don't really have much of an option to take your cards down with. Cards like Maui and also post ability Madame Medusa and Lady Tremaine becomes quite useless on the board, and as long as you are keeping your eyes on how much they are questing, it's not too bad. Also bear in mind that they were on the play as well, so I think it was not too bad of an effort. Let's see this deck against Ruby Sapphire. Okay, so we are playing the Pixie Dust against the Ruby Sapphire control deck with the set 6 cards. So it's Seesaw Nice rather than the Shark action type. We did put Shark in there, but it's not like the main kind of character like the Melbourne winner deck. So it might need a bit of an update and stuff, but I'll put the link in the description below as well for this deck list. I ended up running like quite different one for Seesaw Nice at the end to this list, since I didn't like running 4 Tipo. Do let us know in the comments with what you guys think with like how the Ruby Sapphire is shaping up now near towards the end of set 6, and also what you guys think with the new cards from set 7 as well. In our opening hand we get Pascal, Peter Pan Shift, Diablo, Chernobog, Brawl and Peter Pan. Honestly not a bad hand. However, I think I would keep the Inkable Peter Pan and also the Shift and not the uninkable one, and probably would like to start with Chernobog followers and maybe follow up with a turn 2 drop. So I'm going to get rid of Brawl and Pascal and also Diablo, because we don't really have anything we have to get rid of that urgently against Ruby Sapphire, so it's not the end of the world if you can't get rid of him for us, because we need to go faster than that if I'm honest. So let's go with, ooh, yeah, no, we probably have to Tinkerbell here. Hurts, but it is what it is, and I think we might need friends on the other side at the end, so we'll keep those instead. Okay, an item start, which is pretty typical. Right, let's quit this Chernobog. We can't unfortunately follow up with a second turn time drop, so we're gonna ink one of the Peter Pans and we're just gonna pass. Okay, they remove our Chernobog, that's okay. Now we get a turn 2 drop. That is really unfortunate. However, can't maybe we have to give the for draw later. Do we? No, let's see if we can play it later. We're gonna play Peter Pan here and we'll end our turn. If we kept the other Peter Pan, we could have just attacked that Sisu there, but oh, actually no, it wasn't exerted, was it? No. But yeah, that's like things to kind of remember. But we can. Oh, we could shift now, or we could put another Peter Pan on board. Do we need more? Or turn 4? Yeah, no, I think we will go ahead with inking Blue Fury actually, and play the Shadow challenge with that. Yep, and then we'll quest with the other one, and it will pass our turn. Gotta go fast against the Ruby Sapphire, otherwise we'll get controlled, and also have to remove the Sisu just in case they gotta get to the Shift Sisu, because this deck is running quite a lot of low strength characters, so we just gotta watch out for that. Okay, well let's, maybe we should, turn 6, right? They might play something bigger. They could just play 2 Brawls and wipe us as well, which I don't know if it, I feel like that's such a tempo loss for them though. I think we should just quest. we'll draw because we have the luxury right now, I think. Okay, we'll ink one of the beta pens, and I think we'll just pass. Alright, that's... okay. Alright. That is actually not too bad. Now I think we're gonna ink Tinkerbell again. We don't really need it in this matchup, and I would rather close the game soon. So next turn they could play Be Prepared. Should we? Yeah, no, we kind of want them to force that, so let's do that. Okay, and we can just quest and quest, and we'll end our turn. Quested. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, now we'll play. The thing is, they could also play Sisu, but I think we don't really have much option here, so we'll just wait. Oh, they play another Be Prepared. Okay, so that's 2 Be Prepared now. The thing is, I am a little bit worried about them possibly... oh, I was meant to ink that actually, but that's okay. Play Lady Tremaine, so let's play both and see what they play. Should have Virtue. -1. Medusa? No. Okay. Alright, well we were able to quest here without being too concerned. I will actually banish to draw since... okay, so 14. Maybe we should go with this. 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, we will... yeah, we will put up our clock and we'll pass. Yep. So good that we banished Chernobyl. They can't do anything. So 17, 18, quest, 18. Now, I think we'll pass here and just see what happens, because I don't want to be prepared again and not have any ammunition after to follow. Draw a card, that's fine. Yep, stands up again, but there's no evasive though. Okay, so that's a game. So we got Be Prepared twice, but as long as you don't put too many characters out, it is very, very playable. In this matchup, I didn't really think Tinkerbell was gonna be fast enough to get on the board and do stuff, so I kind of gave up on that route. They did ink Sisu with a T-Paw there at once, which I thought was interesting, but they didn't actually get to 8 ink either, so maybe that was too tricky for them, maybe we're too fast. If they didn't pick up Meta, Medusa or Lady Tremaine, I think it is quite tough for them, since no one is running cards like Maui's Hook, so Maui doesn't get evasive or anything like that either. Harem, he didn't even get played, and even if he did, he would have hit card draw. Maybe another Be Prepared was possible, but still, that was not enough for them to close the game. So I think speed-wise, it is very, very doable against Ruby Sapphire, and obviously you could see in the previous game as well, Ruby Amethyst, depending on how the deck flows, you are able to kind of pressure them with evasive, because evasive needs to be challenged by evasive. Obviously it can be targeted by the actions because it's not ward, but it is quite tough to face against when there's a lot of cards that can quest more than one that starts lining up on the board, because not many people are currently running one card to multiple answers if you are not Ruby. For example, Steel and stuff, we used to see grab your swords, but you don't see them anymore. It is really difficult, and I don't think Tinkerbell is getting played as much as it used to either now, because obviously we don't really see Emerald Steel discard anymore. So maybe this deck could have a chance to beat meta decks here and there and maybe catch your opponent off guard in locals, but it might have some potential. Thanks again, Mr. Oni, for suggesting this deck. It was really fun to play. Do let us know what you thought in the comment as well. We'll love to chat there. Okay, so we just had the Pixie Dust original deck against Ruby Amethyst meta deck as well as the Ruby Sapphire meta deck, and we were able to get a win on Inktable. Again, Inktable is obviously a computer, so it is hard to know what it will actually be like against a person, but I thought it flowed quite nicely, and honestly sometimes you could overwhelm the board with having cards like Evasive and Ward and also Bodyguard as well. I think we were able to show good potential. As mentioned earlier, we will leave the deck list in the description below, and would love to know what you guys think of obviously Ruby Sapphire, Ruby Amethyst deck list as well, with what worked for you around set 6 championship. And we are happy to make more videos like this to make cool decks and new decks that hasn't been made before. Thanks for watching this video. We hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one. Stay ready till next time. Bye.